Hi friends. Now we are going to discuss a very important topic of the chapter Atoms and Molecules, and this topic is mole concept. We have learned already that atomic mass is the mass of an atom of a chemical element, and it is expressed in AMU or atomic mass units. Now understand what is molecular mass. The molecular mass of a substance is the sum of the atomic masses of all the atoms in a molecule of that substance. It is therefore the relative mass of a molecule expressed in atomic mass units. For example, if we want to calculate the relative molecular mass of water, we will take the atomic mass of hydrogen, which is 1 mass units, oxygen, which is 16 mass units. So the molecular mass of water, which contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen, will come out to be 2 into 1 plus 1 into 16, which equals to 18 mass units. Similarly, when we calculate the molecular mass of nitric acid, which is HNO3, we will take the atomic mass of hydrogen plus atomic mass of nitrogen plus 3 into atomic mass of oxygen. This adds up to 63 mass units. The sum of the atomic masses of all the atoms in a formula unit of a compound is called formula unit mass. Formula unit mass can be calculated in the same manner as we calculate the molecular mass. Here the only difference is that we use the word formula unit for those substances whose constituent particles are ions. Like sodium chloride has a formula unit NaCl. Its formula unit mass can be calculated 1 into 23. 23 is the atomic mass of sodium Na plus 1 into 35.5. 35.5 is the atomic mass of chloride. This equals to 58.5 mass units. As we know that the atoms and molecules are too small to count, their numbers are expressed in terms of Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number is equal to 6.023 multiplied by 10 to the power 23. Just like a dozen is equal to 12, a century means 100, Avogadro number is equal to the number of moles, or 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. The number of atoms or molecules in 1 mole of a substance is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. A mole can be defined as a unit which represents this number, which is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles of a matter. The word mole was introduced around the year 1896 by the German chemist Wilhelm Ostwald, who derived the term from the Latin word moles, which means heap or a pile. The number of moles in a system can be determined using atomic mass of an element, which can be found on the periodic table. This mass is usually an average of the abundant forms of that element found on Earth. An element's mass is listed as the average of all its isotopes on the Earth. Now take an example of the reaction of hydrogen and oxygen to form water. 2H plus O forms 2H2O. This reaction indicates that 2 molecules of hydrogen combine with 1 molecule of oxygen to form 2 molecules of water. Or it can be said that 4 mass units of hydrogen molecules combine with 32 mass units of oxygen molecules to form 36 units of water molecules. 4 mass units because atomic mass of hydrogen is 2. 32 mass units of oxygen because atomic mass of oxygen is 32, and it forms 36 mass units of water molecules because all this adds up to 36 mass units. From this equation, we can understand that the quantity of a substance can be characterized by its mass or the number of molecules. But a chemical reaction equation indicates directly the number of atoms or molecules taking part in the reaction. Therefore, it is more convenient to refer to the quantity of a substance in terms of the number of its molecules or atoms rather than their masses. So, a new unit called mole was introduced. 1 mole of any species, that is atoms, molecules, ions or particles, is that quantity in number having a mass equal to its atomic or molecular mass in grams. The number of particles of atoms, molecules or ions present in 1 mole of any substance is a fixed value, which we have already learnt about. It is the Avogadro's number, which is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. This is an experimentally obtained value. The mass of 1 mole of a substance is equal to its relative atomic or molecular mass in grams. The atomic mass of an element gives us the mass of one atom of that element in atomic mass units. To get the mass of 1 mole of atom of that element, that is the molar mass, we have to take the same numerical value but change the units from mass units to gram. So molecular mass of atoms is also known as gram atomic mass. For example, the atomic mass of hydrogen is equal to 1 mass units. So, gram atomic mass of hydrogen will be 1 gram. 1 mass unit hydrogen has only 1 atom of hydrogen. 1 gram hydrogen has 1 mole atoms, that is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of hydrogen. Similarly, 16 mass units oxygen has only 1 atom of oxygen. So 16 gram of oxygen has 1 mole atoms, that is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of oxygen. To find the gram molecular mass or the molecular mass of a molecule, we keep the numerical value the same as the molecular mass, but simply change the units as shown above from mass units to gram. For example, as we have already calculated the molecular mass of water is 18 mass units, we can understand that 18 mass units water has only 1 molecule of water. So 18 gram of water has 1 mole molecules of water, which means 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of water. Let's try to calculate the number of moles in, say, 52 grams of helium. For this, we need the given mass which we have and the molar mass which also we have. Number of moles can be calculated by dividing the given mass upon the molar mass. We know we are taking 52 grams of helium and the molar mass of helium is 4 grams because the atomic mass of helium is 4 mass units, so the molar mass of helium is 4 grams. When we divide 52, which is the given mass, by 4, which is the molar mass, we get 13. Similarly, we can also calculate the mass of a molecule if the number of moles are given. Let's see how much will be the mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen molecule. For this, we take the molar mass and the number of moles and we multiply them. Mass of N2 will be molar mass into the number of moles. Molar mass of nitrogen is 28 and we know that the number of moles we are taking is 0.5. So we get 14 grams. Now let's see the mass of 0.45 moles of nitrogen atoms. Remember, earlier we calculated for nitrogen molecule. Now we are calculating for nitrogen atoms. So the difference is that N2, the mass was 28 and for nitrogen atom it is 14. We will calculate it using the same formula, which is molar mass multiplied by the number of moles. We get 14 into 0.5 and we get 7 grams.